Blessings, Pisces. It's time for your weekly horoscope where we talk about the most predominant themes, energies, and shifts that are going to be influencing all areas of your life in one fashion or another. It's important to remember that I'm going to be reading this very differently than I have in the past, where it's going to be more akin to an incoming wave, in that I actually do the reading offline in the zone, scribe everything into my journal, and then present it to you. And you can think of this as the Pisces wave. I like that idea. Maybe I'll just call them waves and we'll see what happens. I want to remind everyone as well that no, this is not how I would do a personal horoscope, and that personal horoscopes and general YouTube horoscopes should not be confused for one another. If you ever do want to get a session with me, you do need to go to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you may also simply follow the links down below. So, what is going on when it comes to the presentations of the cards and what they showed for this week? So this week your cards were the Empress reversed, the Seven of Pentacles upright, the Eight of Pentacles upright, the Seven of Swords reversed, and the Ten of Swords upright. This week you will find an alternative means to an end you strive for. Tools and avenues you've grown accustomed to, or maybe have even come to depend on, are showing they are less reliable and maybe even outdated. The same may apply to your understanding of how to put what's at your disposal to use. This all shifts in light of new discoveries that will either replace those resources or perhaps even grant an opportunity to forego many processes and steps entirely. And you may have thought these were somehow requisites to your success when they are not. This will, however, bring a long road you've been on to an abrupt end, as you will be deserting many pursuits and agendas down that road as well, or that are waiting down that road as well. Take heart and consider those things objectively. Some may or may not be desires you would need to satisfy another way, and you can satisfy them another way. This is not the only way to reach those objectives. However, others you may find are easier to let go because they were ultimately unintentional, or in some other fashion, an unnecessary concession or allocation of your present and future time, energy, and effort. Give yourself permission to bring forth into being that which is crystal in intent, and put all that is first. Okay, so this is going to be a week for a lot of you Pisces people to really take a different look at how you are prioritizing your goals, especially when it comes to things that you may be committed to that were either, again, unintentional or maybe even accidental, things that just occurred by happenstance, package deals, things that are maybe custom. You have a chance to start getting rid of a lot of superfluous things, a lot of superfluous roads, a lot of superfluous paths and plans, and shorten a lot of adventures, shorten a lot of efforts, shorten a lot of journeys, and allow yourself to start maybe having the cake and eating it too much sooner than could have been forecast by maybe common knowledge, or maybe what others may have assumed or presumed to be true based on maybe the past, maybe precedent. We need to let go of these things this week and allow ourselves to see alternatives, right? Sometimes when it comes to certain roads, certain stories, or certain ways things are done, can often be so so mired in a social dogma or a sacred dogma that we are afraid to actually challenge what is done and taken for granted. especially when it comes to our own purposes and how careful we want to be with them. But this week, you are going to see a lot of new discoveries are going to challenge what you think you are an expert in the best of ways possible. So that's what I've got for you, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.